the pastor at Main Street United Methodist Church, and I'm here today to bring you our weekly Wednesday Word. As you can see, the ceiling up there, we've been doing some restoration work here at Main Street in our kitchen. We needed to fix our ceiling in our kitchen so that we would make sure that this place was safe and that it was nice and it would be ready for us to continue our various food ministries that happen out of this kitchen. So we've got new drywall up on the ceiling. It is pretty much done, and we are now waiting for the painters to come in and do the painting work to finish that out. Once all that painting is done, it would really be helpful if we could have some people from Main Street who might be willing to come and help clean up the kitchen. There's a lot of dust that was created with this drywall that went up, and we could use some help in cleaning up that dust and making sure that it is ready to move all of the various parts back into the kitchen and be ready to do more cooking out of here. So if you're willing to help clean up this dust, especially if you have a shop vac that you might be willing to let us use, that would greatly be appreciated. And you just call the church office and let us know you might be willing to do it. And when we are ready, we'll give you a call and say, hey, this is what we're looking at, and see if that timing works well for you. We also still have our light fixtures that we took down, and the globe areas over that still need to be cleaned as well. We want to do that before we put the lights back in here. So if you're willing to help do the lights with that, that would be greatly appreciated. The other area that we are doing some restoration in, or just starting that, is in our library. We have emptied out lots of things out of that library. We are in the process now of allowing anyone from Main Street that wants to come and look at all of those books that are in there to take those books, whatever you might be interested in adding to your personal library at home. Come get those books. We're going to do that for about another week or so, and then we're going to begin sharing those books with other places so that other people might be blessed by the books that we have in our library. We've kept some of the books here at Main Street, and those have already been set aside, the ones that we're going to keep at the church, but we're in the process of doing that. So we'll make sure those of you that enjoy reading, you want to check out those books and see what's there if there's something that might interest you. We also have 2 pieces of furniture that are currently in the library that we need moved. One, we need moved to our storage space in the downtown, the lower level of our church, in our storage area, our big storage unit that's under the sanctuary, and we just need some help moving it down there. And what that means is getting it out the door on the main level and put into a truck and then drive around to the back so it could be put in the storage area. If you could help us do that. And then the other piece, we are actually gifting it to Avenel, and they're going to be able to use a corner cabinet at their place and be able to use it to store things there. So we need some help in getting it to Avenel so they will be able to use that. If any of you have muscles that could help us do that, or have a truck that we could load this in the back of, or a trailer, let the church office know that too, so we could keep moving on that. So those are 2 areas that we are dealing with restoring, and that is our theme, our focus for our current worship series. Restored. We're looking at cars and God and the Christian faith, and how we can be made new in God's love. And through our restoration, we can be a part of restoration work that God is doing throughout the world. So lift that up and try and make that little connection there with our worship and the work that's going on here at the church. The last thing I want to remind you about that's happening coming up end of the month on Sunday, February 23rd, I think. Let me look at my notes. Yeah, February 23rd. We're going to have a game day. Game Fest, I think is what we're calling it. Game Fest. It's going to happen immediately after the worship service. Everyone is invited to bring some heavy hors d'oeuvres, something that we can munch on. After worship, we're going to gather in the Community Life Center after that. bring your favorite games, your board games, card games, whatever you might want to play with some people here at the church. Friends and neighbors are welcome to come and join us for some games, and we're going to just have some fun playing some stuff. And I'll tell you right now, when I get around to playing games, board games or card games, I'm pretty cutthroat. I really get into it, so we'll see what I end up playing, and if I'm playing against you, just know, watch out, because I enjoy doing that. But anyway, that's February 23rd, right after worship. We're going to have a game fest, playing some games, eating some food, and having a good time with one another. Friends, I hope you are having a great week. I hope that you are finding time to rest and restore your spirit, to find joy that's happening in your life. And I look forward to worshiping with you on Sunday, worshiping with you in person at 10:30, or worshiping with you online as we restore our spirits through the worship time together. God bless.